Rolling anti-lag. You guys think that every time I drive this car, I'm hitting the wiper button? Okay, maybe I am just a little bit. I mean, can you blame me? Look at this thing, and I know what you guys are eyeballing. You're eyeballing this baby tiny turbo. I'm calling it a baby turbo because the turbo that we have for it is this massive G42 79mm turbocharger. That thing does like 1400 horsepower. This thing is massive, you guys. It's a ball bearing 79mm turbocharger. God, this thing's huge. I want to say the outlet is like 3.5 inches. Now, if we're lucky, you guys, our downpipe that's bolted up to our HX40 is hopefully going to fit onto that thing perfect. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be replacing this turbocharger yet because next import face-off, we're hoping that we run a 9-second pass. We're so close. We're almost there. I figured out my launching, which in this video, I'm going to go show you guys that I can actually launch this car now because I figured it out. It was a problem with the anti-lag and two-step settings. Also, in this video, you guys, we're going to be going over the rolling anti-lag, how I wired it up, and just kind of see how this rolling anti-lag works. And if you guys haven't seen the previous videos, we are going to be testing out this electric power steering system. That is a game changer. Also, something we're going to be testing are the spark plugs. I went ahead and swapped out my old spark plugs, which are these guys. C16 does burn just a little bit different, you guys, and it had a slight misfire at around 38 pounds of boost. Now this thing does about 40 plus, so hopefully the new spark plugs, it won't misfire no more. So let's go try it out. Guys, we're always taking the GSX on test drives and testing out, but we never take the Evo X. Honestly, it's on a GTX 3076R ball bearing turbo that I just tuned on 26 pounds of boost. And honestly, if we have some time, I'm gonna take you guys for a ride in this thing because it is insane. Let's go. I know you guys remember how hard it was to turn in this car, and with the electric power steering system, you guys, look how beautiful this is. It's literally night and day difference, you guys. Look how easy I'm turning this car. Oh, it's amazing. Oh yeah, it's on a dog box, remember? Look at the steering wheel. The steering wheel is so far off, you guys, it's awful. We gotta fix that. You know, something that I just realized, I don't know how I'm gonna do the rolling anti-lag with one hand holding the camera and shift gears on my dog box transmission. I don't think this is gonna work out very well, guys. We'll give it a shot though. Remember, this is for testing purposes only. I couldn't shift. Hey, the misfire's gone though. Oh, it's so violent. Oh. Hopefully I can fix my GoPro that I kind of broke and ran over. Yeah, we won't talk about that. The footage is horrible. I'm sorry, you guys, but hey, if you guys ever wonder what it's like in my town, yeah, there's nothing but crop and corn and wheat and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna try and do a launch. Hopefully I don't have a stand, but hopefully I can try and show you guys that I can kind of launch the car now. Now we got a little bit swirly, but look at these marks though. Yep, that's 80 grit sandpaper. Also, we hit about 9,000 RPMs. I saw about 40 pounds of boost on the boost gauge when we did that first gear pull, and that was kind of too much. Too much beans. You can't get more beautiful than this, guys. Look at that beautiful mountain and all these clouds. The GSX is doing good right now. It sounds really amazing. I would reckon these little marks right here may be caused by that, maybe not. Honestly, this road right here is like 20 grit sandpaper on those Hoosier slicks. Probably wasn't the best thing for them. All right, you guys, I mean, we're getting better. Honestly, at the track, you'll see, I promise, we'll get like a 1.5 60 footer. If not, we're breaking the T-case or this rear end, which, by the way, guys, yeah, that's spider webs, dude. Go figure, Black Widow. As promised, you guys, the GSX is now over. Now we're gonna go drive the Evo X as promised. Now it's not as fast as the GSX, but I mean, she gets up and goes. Easy with the sauce. Yeah. The Evo X is getting tuned on Traxxas, and I just finished the tune. It's not the best tune, but I mean, it's enough for 26 PSI with no knock. So I only find it fitting, you guys, that we return to the same spot as we did the GSX all-wheel drive launch. I don't know if the Evo could do what the GSX did, you guys, but honestly, it probably could. It doesn't have slicks on, but it's quick. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We got a surprise next video. You're gonna like it, so trust me, you're gonna want to watch the next video. Just like that. I'll see you guys later. Bye. So I've been getting asked a lot, how does the rolling anti-lag work on my wiper switch? So I want to be very clear with you guys, I do not have wipers. So this modification may disable your wipers, so just know that. But obviously you guys see my rolling anti-lag, it's activated by pulling my wiper switch back. It's one of the coolest, funnest ways instead of using a momentary switch or even using the clutch pedal. Now I do have anti-lag and my two-step setup whenever I launch the car. Pretty much this is the wiring that I use. If you guys look behind the wiper switch, you're going to see this connector. Now to make life easy and simple, honestly you guys, these are the two wires that I'm using. The black wire to the very left and the green wire to the very, very right. What those two wires are is pretty much an on and off switch for this wiper switch. If you put a voltmeter on, you'll see that this switch is open, meaning there's no continuity between this switch, which is obviously this wire goes to the ground. And I'll go ahead and put up a diagram right here how I have this wired up, and you guys can kind of see how it's done. Pretty much this wiper switch, as soon as I pull it backwards, what it does is it sends continuity, it makes a connection, and it sends the clutch wire straight to ground. Now honestly, I just tapped into the ground wire that I already had for my anti-lag that's coming off of the cruise control, and as soon as you pull it back and it grounds pin 91, and honestly guys, this thing takes off like a rocket.